Hey guys, welcome to a new episode of Video Game Hunting. Today I've got some great footage for you. I hope you guys enjoy the show. This had to be one of the messiest thrift stores I'd ever been into. I did not find anything here other than, smelly stuff and broken toys, other things that you don't really want in a thrift store. Here are some cool N64 games, Game Boys, and other such things. Some pretty cool stuff here, and I found some good deals. So I found some really cool things. The first off is Dragon Quest V. It has the Japanese Famicom artwork in there, in this case. And the game that came with it is the reproduction card, the Super Nintendo Dragon Quest V. Now this isn't an actual real game, but from what I know, it's quite rare and quite valuable, so very happy to find that. And along with that came this really rare game over here in a not great condition, but still rare box, Dragon Warrior 4. So over here there are some pretty cheap and good quality Game Boy Advance games, not bad prices over at this place. Some nice systems, nothing too great. I mean, some things I didn't have, but for the prices they were asking, along with the fact that most of them weren't complete with cords and controllers, they kind of had stuff lying everywhere. Still cool stuff to see. And this is what I love about flea markets and all the random things you can find everywhere. Another thing though, things just sit there forever. That pile of Dreamcast games and Intellivision games has just been there for, I don't know, 6 months now. Nobody's even touched it other than me. I look through it every time just to see if there's anything different. And here I thought I hit gold, but sadly somebody had already taken the gold from me and just left me a pile of wires and controllers. Another thing that I don't like about flea markets is when people don't get things in. When I go 4 weeks later, I hope to see something new. Sadly, this place had all of the exact same games. Something I sold, surprisingly, because the prices weren't terrible. Here, thought I found some good games, but if they wanted like $30, $50 for things here, this is ridiculous. Overpriced resellers. And here, you're about to see something that's quite incredible, if I do say so myself. I normally don't find this kind of thing. Sadly, the prices weren't really for me, and the titles too, they're mostly sports and things. But Sega is, it's hard to find around here, as I say all the time. But, I don't really know it that well, so if you know if any of these games are worth picking up, let me know, and I will definitely go back to get them. The box Master System up there, nice Genesis with the CD attachment, which I am interested in. Sadly, too expensive. So this vendor actually has some pretty cool gaming stuff that I don't usually see. In fact, I saw a complete in-box Sega Master System, and I mean, it's very rare that I see any Sega things around here as it is. This guy had a cool amount of Sega stuff. He was asking a fair amount for him, so I didn't really pick stuff up. But it was just really cool. He also had a Sega Genesis activator, which is like a Kinect kind of thing, back for the Genesis. Complete in box, but he was asking a ridiculous amount. It was just really cool to see that kind of stuff around, even if you don't pick it up, it's still pretty cool. Some more random stuff over at the flea market. Flea markets are great when it comes to that kind of stuff. Whenever you look for random things, just look at random things, you can find some really cool past items, retro stuff. Stuff you wouldn't really expect to find there, even really cool things. This cutlery, not really my thing, but maybe it's yours. Guy wanted $5 a piece on these NES games, was not willing to pay that. I was looking to go $2.50 on each of them for the ones they didn't have. He couldn't do that, so I did not end up getting any NES games. So some Final Fantasy for the PS1 over here. Not bad prices at all. I didn't leave with them though. I think that it wasn't complete or something like that. Otherwise, some cool Genesis titles. You've got Aero the Acrobat, along with the typical sports titles, but still not gonna complain when it comes to those things. There's Sonic and Knuckles without the box and manual, and some more toys, some more random stuff over at the flea market for you guys to enjoy and look at. And there's the reseller right there, the guy in the jeans. Really frustrates me. This is the booth where I lost out on a great deal. Here they had what was it, Donkey Kong Country 2 complete in box for $38. The guy was willing to go $30 because I buy things from them pretty often. I didn't have the money right at that moment to put up for it. I didn't want to, at least. So I actually got to the flea market really early on this particular day, and it really just really disappointed me because at one of the random vendors who has video games once in a while, I saw one of the resellers in the flea market going through his stuff and buying it out. And of course, this is to be expected wherever there are resellers, but it just broke my heart because if I had been there 2 or 3 minutes earlier, I could have picked up a pile of N64 games at like $2 a piece, but instead this guy ended up selling them, you know, for $15 a piece later on. Probably won't sell them, but I'm definitely not buying them. Yay, Super Nintendo games. I really want to add on to my Super Nintendo collection. I don't feel that I have enough games. Sadly, unlike the NES, it's kind of hard to find really cheap titles and stuff. But hey, you know, they'll come eventually. It's great to buy things in lots. That's how I got a lot of my Super Nintendo games, about 25 of them actually. Or 20 of them, I don't know. There's the Donkey Kong Country game I was telling you about. It was still there when I went back. Not surprisingly, it was a bit expensive. Guy has some pretty interesting random old retro things. Some more overpriced N64 games. Random antique. This place is Game Zone, and it's just an overpriced mega store. You know, they've got tons of stuff, new stuff, old stuff, videos, video games, retro stuff. And they're the place that has 3 copies of Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past for $157 each. I think I've featured that once in one of my older videos or something, I don't know. But yeah, this place, really cool stuff. I ended up picking some things up here. I pick whenever I find a good deal on something, because they do slip through the cracks there. They have really cool, like, those ceiling hanging things, right? Like, they have the original Pikachu with the Pokemon logo and stuff. They've also got an N64, the N, really cool stuff. So, you know, it's a fun experience to go into shops like that, even if you generally don't find many things. $157.77 for Legend of Zelda on the Super Nintendo. Great deal. Couldn't ask for anything better. Cool Game Boy games. Nice time at the thrift store. And these neon signs pretty much conclude our show. Thank you for watching. So thank you very much for watching this episode of the Retro Gamer Vlog. You can go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. You can leave me a comment. You can like this video. Go ahead and follow me at Twitter at Retro Gamer Vlog. You can add me on Facebook as a friend. My name on Facebook is Retro Mike. You can go ahead and click to see the playlist for more pickup videos or the playlist for more game hunting videos. And so until next time, this has been Mike from the Retro Gamer Vlog. See you.